Hey everyone, it's Nathan here. I'm not entirely sure if you can actually hear me because I'm actually using one of my Bluetooth headsets, which is right here. Unfortunately, due to the first video I've just made, it actually paused it because it's quite sensitive. Right, so I'm going to just try and cut this video quite short, so bear me a second. So, as I said in the other video, which I was going to mention again, unfortunately enough. So, these headphones here are £20. This case, I'm not an expert, so don't ask me. Apparently, what I've been told charges your headphones. So, remember when people used to buy portable chargers? That's what I've got. On a dealer, this one actually has a portable charger, and apparently, what it claims, is that if it gives it 15 minutes of charge, people, right, this case charges your actual headphones. How amazing is that? For £20 Morrison's. People, that's a bargain. What's the quality like? In my opinion, people, outstanding. The noise block is just out of this world. It can literally just block out your most common sounds. Because the best way to say it's just like if you go like to a point where you're going to go deaf. It's quite dim, and then eventually it's just full blocked out. I don't know for certain how good quality it comes to the actual outside when it comes to noise block, because obviously I haven't tested that far. But in my past experience, people, as long that, you know, where you don't want to listen to traffic or you don't listen to people and you just want to listen to just your music or you're doing a phone call, whatever it is, people, like, these sort of headphones, people, are absolutely excellent. Now, bear in mind, obviously, if you want to see the comparison to my original headphones, which I've got, these ones, the best thing about these people, right, is that they don't block the ear for the earwax. Unfortunately, people, these sort of earphones do block the earwax. So if you're going to get a lot of earwax in your ear, which is very common, it tends to clog up the actual buds, and it means having to, you know, try and get it out somehow. These ones, people, don't, because they sit on your ear. Unfortunately, mine came off, but it's not a big deal anyway, because they're quite cheap, but it's not like end of the world for me, for them ones. The only downside to these headphones, as well as any sort of Bluetooth, from what I've actually experienced, people, during high wind, there aren't viable ones. When you use your actual phone and you hold your phone like this, or you hold like this on your speaker, if the wind's like picking up so bad, it does you can get what just how I mean, people. Well, these sort of headphones and ones I've got were originally supposed to help keep that out, because it's meant to block up on you that sort of audio. Unfortunately, it doesn't, because the mic's quite sensitive. Now, you're going to ask, like, which headphones should I get? What person? People, I mean, it depends on what type of person you are, what sort of activities you like doing. If it comes to sports, like you're going to be running, running quite a lot, it depends on how fast you run. In my opinion, I would say if it's not windy and obviously you keep your head straight, where it's not going to constantly just rock, I'll probably say these ones, people. Or if you're lucky enough, be careful, these ones, because these ones will always sit on your head, and that as long as you've got something not to block it off, you know, it keeps it firm onto your head. The only good side about these people, like, if you wear a hoodie, it covers like that, straight over. These ones, it blocks, so you need a bigger hoodie, people. Price range, Morrison's, £20. Absolutely bargain, people. Who would have thought fucking £20? Like, you're joking, so you take the piss? It's like, no. I don't take the piss, people. I am absolutely being serious. These were £20 from Morrison's. When I originally looked at online on YouTube for these type of headphones and for these online, I was like, how fucking much? Very was like in the £50 range, and then the actual brand makers with the hundreds and £200 range of the Argos. I thought, Jesus fucking Christ almighty. Whoo, that's expensive. So yeah, I thought, okay, I'm going to buy them to see what they're like, because obviously I'm on a budget, and if you are the budget people and you want quality over quantity, as I say, it depends on what your budget is. If your budget is less than £30, and max, like, you know, some of these headphones are good. Now, you want to know which ones will I recommend? Well, people, it depends on how long you're going to be out for. Apparently, what the manufacturer claims, these sort of headphones, people, right, in this case, which also, I don't know if you can see one of them actually in the case now. Obviously you can't see because it's black, but where my finger's there, that's one of them. That's on a charge. So apparently, think about your portable charger. This acts as a portable charger for your headphones. The only downside to these headphones, people, these things are very sensitive headphones. Very sensitive. What I mean by that, because when I was doing my video for these, with this topic, I pressed this earphone and it basically paused and stopped the video as I was recording. So when it comes to music, people, I would strongly suggest just use your phone, just do swipe through music and make calls, etc, etc. But don't press or anything on these earphones unless you know exactly what they do. I don't got a clue. Even it comes with a manual, which obviously I can show you it. 1 second. You get a manual like this, and even though it says like about how to charge it, I'm not sure if you can see that, people. Obviously I'm going to be very slow for you so you can like get the gisting. Obviously most of these pages aren't English. I'm hoping you can actually see that, people. If not, then just let me know. But also, I'm just hoping that you understand, you know, what these headphones are about, and if you should actually buy them. And it's about, you know, the next piece about let's be safe, and, you know, for your protection, we don't recommend turning the volume down before placing the device on your ears, adjusting the volume to comfort level, listen, and avoid hearing damage. Yeah, you get the just the idea, people, about the, well, your own safety and protection. Yeah, I understand. Obviously, I always have mine at maximum, because obviously it doesn't actually interfere with my ears. Now, when I say about loud calls of volume can cause ear damage, well, technically yes and no. Like, if you're a very sensitive person, people, it can damage the ears in a state where mine, it doesn't. I always have mine not full loud. If they're actually uncomfortable at full maximum, I would turn them down to a point where I'm comfortable with that sort of level of nuisance. And then also I just go about and just mind my own business. Right, so what else could you mention about these headphones? Well, as you know, I mean, they're quite small, they're quite snug, so that's the best thing about them. They will somehow fall out of your ears very quickly if you're not careful with them, as you can see for yourself on here, because they don't actually have the ear loop around it, so these will come off quite easy. Regards about activities, I would say you walking is fine, but running out, just be very careful depending on how fast you run. Also, I can't really say much about these headphones, because I mean, obviously I've only bought them quite recent, but I mean, for £20 people from Morrison's, you can't go wrong. I mean, I'm very surprised these were £20, because normally anything with these hot headphones, the Bluetooth and cushions, normally about £30 upwards. The ones I've actually seen don't come with cushions normally. They're quite the ones where the speakers are just there in your ear, but there's no cushion base, so you can't snug it into your eardrum and keep it in place. Well, these ones, people, you can't actually do that. Now, I'm hoping that everyone can actually hear my voice during this almost 10 minutes of recording, because obviously I don't know if it's actually recording from my voice to this microphone or to my phone that I'm recording off now. Of course, if you've got any questions about this, people, or if you've got any questions about the model, the price range, the quality, you know, let me know. Or just look on YouTube for this sort of brand. So yeah, if you've got any questions, people, like I said, ask away. Goodbye.